Aquarius, what's going on? Aqua mommies, aqua poppies. It's your girl D, the 8th house energy, here to bring you your December 2020 silent enemies reading. This is the last silent enemies reading of 2020 of this cycle. We are not just completing out a year, we're completing out a cycle of karmic energy, karmic relationships coming to an end, coming to a completion. This is a really exciting time for all of us at this time. It can be very painful, frustrating, not knowing what's coming. You know, it's very difficult. We're dealing with, you know, the energies of all of these cycles coming to an end. The people, places, and things around us are changing. So it's very important that we pay attention to our intuition, okay, especially when it comes to people who are closest to us and people who are around us. Our intuition is a gift, one of the many powers that we have that have been kind of suppressed or dumbed down, so to speak, especially the more we get into this 3D realm. But we have to remember that we have these powers and these gifts. They're given to us as a blessing, and we should use them accordingly. And we should definitely not ignore them when our intuition goes off, okay? Because it could be a matter of, it could be something as minor as, okay, well, damn, you know, my boyfriend is acting up. He's acting really weird, and it could have been because he's trying to surprise you. But, or it could be something as severe as, you know, my boyfriend's acting really weird. And it could be, you may find out later that maybe he didn't know how to tell you, but maybe he was diagnosed with, you know, an illness or something like that. It could be anything, but it's very important not to ignore your intuitive nudges. What you should do is investigate before you jump to conclusion. I'm not saying every intuitive nudge you get, jump to conclusions and, you know, respond. What I'm saying is you should investigate it first to confirm if it's worthy of response. It could very well be a false alarm. All right, but don't ignore it, because it's like a muscle. The more you use it, the more intuitive you will be. And hopefully those of you who watch tarot, hopefully you're watching readers who help you to build your intuition, okay? Because then at that point you can start pulling your own cards and you can start trusting your gut, and your God-given gift, which is there to protect you. So a silent enemy could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be a lover. It could be your kid. It could be your teacher. It could be your boss. Anybody who's in your energy on a regular basis. But whenever you communicate with them, you just get a weird vibe and you don't know why. But it's like, ding, 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 ding. What's up with this person, right? So I'm going to pull 3 cards. We're going to take a look at the energies. And then we're going to have it extended. The link's in the box below. So please, guys, like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I post weekly. So if you don't see my posts on your rotation, make sure you unsubscribe, refresh your screen, and resubscribe. All right? Let's get these 3 cards here. What do we got for Aquarius? What is it that Aquarius needs to know with this silent enemies reading of the final one of this cycle? What does Aquarius need to know? You don't like this deck, Aquarius? Is that what it is? 5, 4. Okay, there we go. I was going to count to 1. If nothing came out, I was going to switch the decks. What do we got for Aquarius? I need 2 more cards, please. What does Aquarius need to know? Thank you. 1 more for Aquarius, please. What does Aquarius need to know with the silent enemies reading? What messages does Aquarius need to know? What do they need to follow their intuition about? 1 more for Aquarius, please. Thank you. All right, Aquarius. So, let's see what we got going on here. So, we got the Ace of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have the 5 of Cups. Okay, Scorpio energy. And then we have the Page of Cups, Cancerian energy. All right. Ace of Cups. Why would this be showing up as a silent enemy? I feel like for some of you got some money coming. But this could also be about a relationship as well. But the ace of aces are something that the universe sends you. It could be a gift. It could be a relationship. It could be some money. Now, if this is a relationship, this is showing up as a silent enemy because it could be somebody that you were in a relationship before with someone who you had a horrible connection with in the past. I feel that would be the only reason I would feel that this would be showing up as a silent enemy, because this is not even your energy. This is earth energy. So if it's a person, I feel like it's somebody who's not for you. It could be somebody coming to offer you a connection here. It could be someone who has earth prominent in their chart. But I feel like this is somebody who, I don't feel like this is somebody who's good for you. Okay? I don't. Now, if this is money coming to you, or a big ticket item, or a job of some sort, this is something the universe is sending you. And in this case, I feel like you have to be careful. I think you're going to need to stay grounded. For some of you, coming into some dough. You're coming into some money. And you're going to need to be grounded. You're going to need to not be all up in your head, about the situation. You're going to need to be able to make logical choices. I feel like there's going to be a lot of thoughts running through your mind as to what to do, how to do it, when to do it. And I feel like with this money, if it's money coming here, you're going to have so many different ideas of what to do and how to do it that you may skip through things and not think things through. Okay, so for example, you might hit the number or something. You might go play lotto and you hit a number. Ding, 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 ding. And you hit a number. And then it's like the first thing you do is, I'm going to the mall. Instead of thinking, okay, what do I want to do with this money? Maybe I can invest it for long-term growth. So this is showing up in the silent enemy because I feel like if it's money or a financial gift, you got to be careful how you spend it. Okay, Jupiter is going to go into your first house. Jupiter's in your 12th house right now, Aquarius, because it's in Capricorn, and the 12th house deals with hidden enemies. So I feel like this is somebody, if this is a person coming to you for a relationship, this is somebody who's coming on false pretenses. Bam, that's exactly what this is. Yeah, because Jupiter is in your 12th house right now. 12th house is unseen enemies, hidden enemies. Okay? But again, if this is money, this could be karmic, okay, as well. You're getting a karmic gift from the universe. And you got to be careful how you spend it and what you spend it on. Okay? It could be a job opportunity. I don't know. But we're going to clarify this and extend it because I really want to know what that is. Okay? But that's what I'm feeling intuitively when I look at that card. Now, with this this 5 of Cups energy, this is Scorpio energy. Fives are about change, okay? I feel like for some of you, the reason this is showing up as a silent enemy is there was some type of breakup or separation. I feel like it had to do with you and something that you might have done. I feel like you played a part in the breakup or the separation or the conflict that came between the two. The grief, the depression, the sorrow that you're experiencing. I feel like you have to be careful not to get to the point where you are so depressed and so grieving that you don't get into indulgences like drinking, smoking, popping pills, eating, gambling, whatever people indulge in. I feel like you have to be careful because I feel like you don't know how can I say this? Air sign, Aquarius. Some of you have a difficult time dealing with your emotions or expressing or knowing what you should feel. A lot of time what Aquariuses can do, not all Aquariuses are like this, but if you got a lot of air in your chart, a lot of times what you'll do is you'll act out or you'll speak and do something and you won't realize the callousness of it, the coldness of it. And then when a person steps away from you, you don't know how to feel. Perhaps you don't know that you should apologize. I feel like this is why this Five of Cups is here as well. Is that you may have caused someone grief by something you said or did, and you may not realize it. I feel like for some of you, you may have people around you who are not communicating with you, who are not speaking to you. You guys may have had a falling out. And you may not realize it's because of something you said or did. And so you're not sure how to handle it. I feel like you know that you may have hurt someone, and I feel like this is a situation where you may have made an enemy. I feel like also for some of you, on the flip side of it, you are you and a person may not be communicating, but with the two cups that are upright, there could be others. Like this could be a family member, for example. Say you and a sibling fell out. Okay, you and the sibling are not on good grounds, but you have two other siblings that you're good with, because usually with the Five of Cups it's like 3 cups are spilled and then 2 are left. Oh, this is the Four of Cups. Oh, sorry. It's the same thing. It's sorrow and depression and grief. Not happy. Definitely not happy. So forget it about what I said about the Five of Cups. Sorry about that. With this Four of Cups energy, I still feel depression and grief, because look at this picture. If you could see this person, they're sitting down with their knees up and their head on their knees. Do you see this person here? See that shape there? So this person is upset. For some of you, you could be drinking. And that could be what's the problem is that you're depressed, you're not happy, and you could be drinking a lot, indulging in whatever it is you indulge. So like I said earlier, that still stands. So you do have to be careful that you don't overindulge. Okay? Be very careful. I feel like a lot of you are drinking, eating, smoking, popping, whatever it is that you're doing in excess. You have to be careful. Okay? And a lot of people, I feel like this with this Scorpio energy, nobody knows how you're feeling on the inside. I feel like you're out in the world doing your thing, but then down on the low when you're alone, it's like you're tore up on the inside. Because you're dealing with some unhappiness that's going on. And this is with someone close to you or around you, because that's what the silent enemy is about. So this could be a family member, because we are dealing with emotions and feelings. It could be a lover as well. Okay, some of you, your lover may have left you, or you may have split up with your lover because of whatever situation. It could have been because they were karmic, or karmic connection that had to come to an end. A lot of us are dealing with that. And so, this may be the way that you're handling it. So it's showing up as a silent enemy to let you know that you got to be careful with how you are dealing with your feelings. Some of you may need to talk to someone. Again, like I was saying with Aquarius, sometimes it's difficult for you to process feelings, especially if you got a lot of air in your chart on top of the Aquarius energy. So it might be difficult for you to process your feelings or understand what's going on with your feelings. So some of you are having a difficult time expressing it, so you're drinking. You may want to, speak to someone. If there's another family member you could talk to, if this is a family thing, or if this is something about work, or, a friendship of some sort. But I feel like you're not happy. Some of you are just not happy in life right now. You're very depressed. You got to be careful. All right. Look at what's going on. Try to figure out what you can and see if you can resolve this situation here. Okay. I feel a strong energy of some of you sinking into a depression. This Page of Cups, I feel like these two are related. This Ace of Pentacles and this Page of Cups. For some of you, I feel like this is somebody coming in, offering you a connection, but I don't feel like they're sincere. Whether it's someone from the past, it's someone you've known, I feel. And it could be someone that you had to let go of. This could be why you are in this state of mind right now. But I feel like if that is the case, this person is trying to come back and they want to offer something more stable. But they are showing up in the Silent Enemies reading because I feel like this is, for some of you, this is someone that you had a karmic connection with, and you should not be communicating with this person. For some of you, if this is family, this is your child. Okay, some of you have a karmic connection with your child. And this is showing up as a silent enemy only because you and this child, I feel like these two are related too, if it's a child. Because this could be very difficult for you to deal with, the fact that you and your child may not be on good terms. You may not be speaking. This is what I'm feeling for some of you. Some of you may have lost your mom and you're mourning the death of it because of the holiday and what's coming around is what I'm feeling for a lot of you. This is what this is too. Some of you may have lost a child and the holidays are coming around and you're really depressed, whether your child has passed away or whether you and your child are no longer on good terms. So it could either be that your child passed away or you're not on good terms right now with the holiday season, or it could be that your mother passed away or you and your mother are not on good terms, because this page represents children and it represents messages. Some of you may not have heard from your child or your mother, is what I'm feeling here. But we're going to go into the extended and clarify this. So, I want to give my condolences to those who may have lost their mother or their child. This is a very difficult time for a lot of people, the holidays, on top of all of this karmic energy that we're tying up. So this is going to be a really, really trying winter. This is the winter of healing, is what I've been calling it for the last 2 months. If you have been subscribed, if you've subscribed to my channel, you hear me say this often within the last few weeks. But this is a serious winter here that we're dealing with. Not only are we wrapping up an epic cycle, we're wrapping up karmic connections, okay? And on top of that, the holidays are not always good for everybody. So it's very important that we be careful how we talk to people. Capricorn had in their last reading, the extended version, they had a card that came out that said, watch your words. It's very important that you be careful and be sensitive to people during this time. Okay? You don't want to get too crazy. If you don't have anything nice to say, just tell people you need some time. That way you don't have to be having these conversations that turn into, terrible fights and, people say things and you can't take those words back and they cut like knives. All right? So please be careful, and we're going to go into the extended. So if this resonated at all, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you want to send me a personal email about it, you can, just let me know, hey, this resonated because blah, blah, blah. This is what I'm going through. That's fine. My email is 8houseenergy@gmail.com. If you feel that you would need a personal reading because you are somebody who's relating to this situation and you just want a little bit more clarity into your personal situation, or a little bit more insight into your personal situation, just to give you some options of how to deal with things. Like I said, I know it can be difficult for, air signs to deal with their feelings. So feel free to hit me up. My information's in the box below. You can also subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed and hit that like button. All right. That way you'll know when I post for other placements. So if this didn't resonate for you, you can check out your other placements. If it did and you just want to look at all the other placements in your chart because you're not just one sign, just to get the whole totality of what's going on with you and, just to get some insight and perspective on how to move forward with the coming year. and with these energies. Just make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post, okay? So I love you guys, and I'm going to go to the extended, so I hope that you will join me. That link's in the box below as well. All right, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading. Peace out, Aquarius.